Hey everybody and welcome back. My name is Bjorn. I hope everyone had another wonderful week. Today we're going to be opening some Magic the Gathering. Today we have the Throne of Eldraine. We have a pre-release kit which I already opened, didn't get to play with, I'll tell you about that in a minute, and a box of boosters. The box of boosters came with a buy a box promo which I have and this 15 card collector booster. So as to why I couldn't play, the store that I was going to go play with, they canceled the last two events for the day. They had one at 5, and one at 7 or 9, I couldn't remember. I was going to go to the one at 5, but where it was canceled, I wasn't able to play. They ran out of kits. So actually what I did is I went to another game store and picked up the kit. But they had another event, but it wasn't until way later. I had other things to do, so I just grabbed my kit, I opened it, and I left. Didn't really pull a whole bunch, so I don't know how well I could have competed. I'm not all that great starting out. I do pretty good on Magic the Gathering Arena, but I get kind of shaky and nervous when I'm playing live events and overthink things or underthink things, or I miss a card, I forget to activate its ability, anything like that. But in the booster box, I'm hoping maybe we can pull something pretty valuable. The game store where I got the booster box from, he had somebody pull $140 worth of value out of the free collector booster alone. So we don't know what'll happen. It could be interesting, could be boring. Hoping for a Garrick and a Rowan. Chances of getting both those planeswalkers in one box are really low. But sometimes you get a good value, sometimes you don't. I had 2 inventions from Kaladesh and 2 invocations from Amonkhet. I was able to trade those off for another booster box from the Dominaria block, so I got a box of Guild of Ravnica before I even thought about restarting on my YouTube channel, so I didn't record that. It was a pretty good walk though. I pulled 3 or 4 of the Gatewatch and 3 of the Gods. I was pretty happy about that. Sometimes the blocks are valuable, sometimes they're not worth anything. I found that out with Unstable. My wife for Christmas got me 3 boxes of Unstable. Almost 2 years later, the most valuable card's $5 and it's a land. So we traded those off too and got another box of War of the Spark. That's where I got those Planeswalkers and those Gods from, not the Guild of Ravnica. So let's go ahead and get these open, see if there's anything there. If there is, I'll take a screenshot and I'll post it. I usually check against deckbox.org and tcgplayer.com. So we'll just see how this goes. I intend to keep doing this with more sets coming out. If I buy a bundle here and then we'll open those up, see what's in them. I'm really interested with this whole storyline, how it's going along with all these Planeswalkers fighting Nicol Bolas. I think that's my favorite part of Magic, is the story that's involved with it. It's not just a card game. There's this whole big, massive story that's going on. So anyone who's never played Magic, I highly encourage you to get into it. It's really fun. You can play for relatively cheap. Some game stores, like one of the ones that I go to, sells a box of 450 commons, uncommons, rares, and mythic rares. Those rares and those mythic rares are going to be more of the common mythics and rares in those sets. But they usually split them up between 5 colors, so you can get a couple friends together, you can make some decks out of those cards, and you just go ahead and jump in and play. So let's go ahead and open these up, shall we? So this is my Throne of Eldraine pre-release pack. These aren't my favorite boxes. My favorite ones are the ones that they did for Amonkhet and Hour of Devastation. Just got a basic gray die here. I like the Hour of Devastation and the Amonkhet one because they look more like sarcophaguses than anything. Little divider. So my promo card was the Fabro Elder. It's just a rare. Don't really run white, so I'm not all that interested in that one. I'm gonna mark myself there. Starting out, we had a bunch of commons. Uncommons, and my first rare was just a Gadwick Wizenden. Wizenden. I don't speak the English too well. Add these for, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. I think I need to get that. There we go. Embereth Paladin. So I'm not really seeing a whole bunch that I would run. There's a Stormfist Crusader. I know there's people out there loving that sound of card-on-card action. Hushbringer. What is that? An Iron Crag. Feet. Oh, I did get a mythic. I didn't realize that I got that. The Harmonious Archon. Really pretty card. One thing I also love about Magic is the art. The artists take their time and it comes out beautiful. And a Giant Killer. Oh, made a mess there. I'm really excited for this block's theme. It's going to be fairy tale related, and I am a huge fan of the Arthurian and the Brothers Grimm. I mean, I love Disney, but the way the Grimms tell the stories, the original way, that's just beautiful and devastating at the same time. But yeah, that was my pre-release. I like to run Golgari, Rakdos type sets. I like the black and green and the black and red. When I first started off, I was an Amonkhet. I used a lot of Orzhov style, so the black and white. I was a huge fan of the mummies. That's actually what got me into it. I love Egyptian mythology, and so to actually play it was fun. So let's go ahead and get started on this Eldraine booster box. You can see it's factory sealed Wizards. I'm not too worried about the game stores around here trying to rip me off. I know that there are some out there, but I trust the ones around here pretty well. I haven't had a problem with them before. Never heard of anyone having a problem. So we'll do the collector booster and the 5-box promo at the end. I'm going to need somewhere to put this. So oh, that is my favorite, is when you open that up and there are 36 packs looking you in the face. I'll also be putting down at the bottom the, oh, come on, focus. Down in the description, I'll be putting a list of the mythics and rares that I pull, if there's anything worth it. So garbage is over there. There's your land, and you're usually a promo or a token. Oh, I got a glimpse of a foil. You see it? I don't know how you guys can see it. Uncommons. And another Gadwick Wizened, but a foil rare. That always makes me happy. You guys can't really see it. Let me back that up. That's a little better. And as we get going on with this more, we'll go and try and, once we get a better set, we'll get everything to where you guys can see it a little easier. Oh, got another foil back there. Commons. And Folio Fancies and Foil Elite Headhunter, uncommon. It's a Rakdos style card. Like I said, I like running those, so stick those off over there. And as of right now, I'm not really aware of... Hey, legendary creature uncommon. Not really aware of what the most valuable cards are, but we'll figure that out too. Charming Prince. Like I said before, these are fairy tale themed, so I've seen Gingerbread Man, Cinderella, Snow White, a little bit of everything. Some Jack and Beanstalk. Oh, another foil. It's a land. Oh, foil's Golden Egg, like the Golden Goose. Castle Embereth, red. That'll come in handy for me at some point. I really like how they made these adventure style cards with they look like a book that's open. Another legendary creature uncommon, another rare land. And it's blue, and that doesn't help me for anything. And then foil, uncommon, all that glitters. Crystal Slipper, Cinderella. Seems to me almost that they're really liking white for this. Rare Artifact, Midnight Clock. Opportunistic Dragon, rare. Also notice a big theme with knights fighting dragons, knights fighting all sorts of mythical beings. Fabro Elder, kind of like my promo. And I don't know why, but I really like shiny basic lands. Lovestruck Beast, rare. Order of Midnight, foil. Rare lands, there is a lot of that going on. We're going to separate that. That is, what, 3 rare lands so far? No mythics. Almost a third of the way in, no mythics yet, except for the one I got my pre-release. But hey, you never know. Core 2020 I bought. Look how pretty the On an Adventure card is. Yeah, those On an Adventure tokens are pretty cool. I forgot what I was saying. Blue-black creature rare, the Lochmere Serpent. No, I'm not too worried. Sometimes you pull really expensive, sometimes you don't. I actually bought a Core 2020 bundle and pulled a Chandra foil mythic that paid for the whole set, the whole bundle. Acclaimed Contender and Scorching Dragonfire. Stonecoil Serpent, artifact creature. Third of the way in, still no mythic. Still holding out hope for that Garrick though. If I get that Garrick, I'll be happy. Seen those Garricks going for $70 just by themselves. Sovereign the Thane of Redfell. Emberclave, there we go, there's a mythic. The Emberclave. And it's red, so I could probably use that. Sundering Stroke, another red. I've been waiting for one of these. I love these new borders that they put on some of these. They look very, very fairy tale-ish. Interesting. Clackbridge Troll. There's a Stolen by Fae, rare. But sometimes it's fun when you pull like those. I didn't even know, I was new when Invocations were introduced in Amonkhet. So I didn't even know that there were specialty cards like that. So it was a real surprise to me to have a $60 card and all these different cards like that. They just were really valuable. Super strong. I think they had like a 1 in 274 pack chance of you opening them or something like that. Vantress Gargoyle. Ironcrag Feet. I feel like I already had one of those. Wicked Wolf. Like I said, my game store is 40 miles away, so just about 40 miles away. So I don't get to go up and play as much as I would like. I don't think I've actually done Friday Night Magic before. I'm really thankful for Arena, just for the fact that I can play with other people and get more experience learning how to build. Build decks. Feasting Troll, rare. There's a podcast you can check out. These people called Untap Up Keep Drink. I actually learned a lot from them. They did a whole episode on sealed drafts, so like pre-release events. Obviously not drafts, but sealed events like pre-release. You get a certain amount of cards, you have to make a deck out of them. They just went over a color wheel explaining what every color is about. Oh, I really like that. What was that? Seer Conrad the Grim. That is a beautiful, beautiful card. And Escape the Wilds, rare. There's another mythic, a Planeswalker, Oko, Thief of Crowns. Not the Planeswalker I was hoping for, but he'll do. Granted, I don't run blue at all, ever. Embereth Shieldbreaker, that is a beautiful, beautiful card. I'm going to set that one to the side. Also, to look it up, Doom Foretold and a shiny Seer Kara. Another Hushbringer. And a Curious Pair. Castle Arvindale. White land. Oh, I kind of gave up on my little separation here. Once Upon a Time, rare. Oh, I really like that. Wrong pile though. Knight of the Keep, foil. And Fires of Invention. Too bad the not kind of invention that pays. Questing Beast. Mythic. I'll take it. Not the green mythic I wanted. We've still got 6 packs. There's still a chance for a Garrick or a Rowan. Oh, kind of messed that up. Well, we got a shiny foil. Or the Araya, the Feast of Luthwain. Rankle Master of Pranks Mythic. I will take it. Unsworth Knight rare. Garenbrig Squire common. Giant Killer for the rare. Blacklace Paragon rare. Shiny rare Lochwain. And Murderous Rider. Well, unfortunately didn't get a Garrick or a Rowan. That's okay though. We still have a collector booster to open. First off, there is the Kenrith the Returned King. That is the buy a box promo for this. Bacon Tua Pie to start off. Wildwood Tracker, Fortifying Provisions, Ramrock Knight, Weapon Rack, Embereth Shieldbreaker, Cauldron's Gift, Edgewell Innkeeper, Drawn on the Lock, Order of Midnight, Flaxen Intruder, Arvindale Tactician, Oko's Accomplices, Ironcrag Feet Full, Fae of Wishes, rare, and a Boar. I'm pretty happy with those. So, alright everyone, that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to go and try and get this uploaded and edited and uploaded tonight. Probably might be tomorrow. It's getting pretty late here. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Like I said, when I upload this, I will get a list of everything that was in here, and we will go from there.
MTG